So I want to show you how we can use the Photoshop brushes that I have with Adobe Fresco. And Fresco is from Adobe. And, you know, it's very affordable for what it brings. You connect straight with Photoshop and Illustrator, and it has some awesome vector brushes as well. And it has um, a lot of things that I think the great thing about Fresco is that if you have Photoshop brushes and then Procreate, you don't need special brushes to use like Procreate has, substitutes for Procreate. I have brushes to create. So you can use the brushes here that you have already. This is like $10, less than $10 a year. So very, we have some amazing things uh, that Procreate doesn't have. So let's start it here. I'm going to start with it. But I first want to in the video show you how to use brushes here that already have for Photoshop. So I'm going to bring some brushes that I have. So here on the pencil brushes, you just have that and you put add brushes. Also, if you have your library with Photoshop, Photoshop also offers your sign up for Photoshop. See, every season Photoshop releases brushes, and that's what I have here on my account. But I want to bring my own brushes. So I'll put my favorite brushes here. So I'm gonna import brushes. So you can put them on Dropbox, on Google Drive, and then um, I put them um, on a. I have a little flash drive that I connect with my iPad because it's faster than bringing from Dropbox and that kind of stuff. So this is the people. So I'm going here to my product, of course, so shoe five, and have a folder here for brushes. So I'm gonna bring my, first I'm gonna bring my free brushes. I'm not gonna put the link for you. So we're gonna bring those. Okay, so for now, these are the ones that I'm gonna bring, so we don't take a lot of time, but I have here my Waterblends and um, my texture playground, which is a free brush, Artsy splatters, and acrylic sets. Okay, so let's start it here. So if you're not familiar with Fresco, this here are the layers, and when you put the plus here, then you keep putting more layers. If you tap, you're gonna see array of things that you can do. You can create a mask, you can lock the layer and all that. And you have here Adobe Fresco colors, and these are my colors on my um, colors that I create and swatches. So you have here some swatches, and I have here a lot of themes, as you can see. So what we're gonna do, we can choose here color palette, a theme to start. And so I just want to show here that we have the pixel brushes and we have the light brushes and the vector brushes. So on the light brushes, we have the watercolor set and the oil set. So I want to show today the watercolor set, which is here you can choose if you want more water or less water. And here you can see if you want to paint inside or outside of. And here you have all the details regarding the brushes, and here is the size. So I want to increase the size. But what is great about, you see, inside, I'm just going to paint inside. So I put inside out so I can paint more inside out. As you can see, it moves. So now I'm going to get that pink. And I can go ahead here, for example, And I can dry the later at the bottom here, but I don't want to dry it right now. So I can put a little, and you see there that it mixes. Look at that. Got more purple color, stronger. What I wish it would do is to have more drips, but it doesn't do drips like Rebel. But just so you can see here. I'm going to try this layer. I'm going to put a new layer. I'm going to hide this one. I want to show the brushes here that we brought. So let's go to the pixel brushes. And when you're choosing the brushes, you just tap a little longer here. And I have my, let's go to the free, let's go to my Waterblends. So sometimes you feel that maybe the sizing is wrong when you bring over, but it's just a matter of you making it bigger. And the gold one. And this blue. If we show this layer, then go to the move tool and bring it here. And done. So now I can also have a blend brush here, what they call a smudge brush. But what I can do is go with the smudge brush and choose one of my blends brushes here and to use as a blender. So that's what I'm gonna do. Make it smaller, and it's just gonna smudge it here. So back here, let's do this guy. So you just press your finger, it's gonna grab that color. Okay, I have that. Okay. So what I want to do now, I'm gonna move this to the top here. I'm gonna have some stamps here. I have some stamps. And I would like this to be a little darker. 2 fingers on the screen. You go back just like Procreate. Stamp, yellow. So I'm gonna put a little bit more texture here. Just gonna grab that yellow. Now we have this kind of background here. Okay, so now we're gonna touch here on this picture sign. I'm gonna bring from files. And again, I'm gonna go to my folder there with my So I'm going to use a so if we have our layer selected here, right? And then we go to this little menu here and then we have the blend mode. So then I can see, oh, I like that. I'm gonna do the linear burn. Sounds okay. Done. So let's see what else we can create here. Gonna go to files, transfer here. And done. So let's go again and see. Darker color. I like that. So, yeah. So here, let's do some mark making, and I'm gonna use maybe a very dark blue, almost like black. And I'm gonna use one of the Photoshop brushes here. Let's see, dry media, and Kayo's Conte. Let's try that. And let's start creating. So just like you would do on a real paper. I also like to do black, dark sketch, just some doodle here. I'm gonna go with white again. Let's see, pastel. Let's try this soft square pastel. There. It's a fake brushes. Oh, this is fun. So let's do a darker color. Fun. And we can have some textures. We have gesso. Got my gesso transfer. Done. Oh, I like that. Of it, I'm going to duplicate the layer, and I'm going to move this gesso here. Okay, so I merged the gesso layer, merged down. Love it. So we had some textures, some marker making, and then we have, a little bit of the elements there that bring that reality. So that's just a little introduction how you can do art journal pages or artsy pages here on Fresco, and I will be teaching you more about that. So let me know if you used Fresco before, and if you liked Fresco. Again, I like it because we can use Photoshop supplies there, and how easy it is to connect with Photoshop. By the way, if you are quick export here, you can, if you do a publish here, you can publish and export as and send to capture and all kind of things. So anyway, so this is Fresco, so I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one.